So this is kind of my life. You know, I wanted to document my surgery the right way this time. I have a lot of cool things going on right now with From Within Athletes and my second company with my business partner, Rest and Recovery. And I wanted to show people kind of what I go through and, you know, how complex my life can be and, you know, the big goals that I want to achieve and the things that, you know, I want to get out of life and go forward and continue to do with my companies and all the endeavors. So I kind of wanted this time to document everything and do it right. As we are currently speaking, I am 3 hours removed AC from surgery. So no one's advised me to do this and already be up and moving, but I want to show how kind of my brain works and how I'm so passionate and I just can't sit still. My goal is to also dunk 6 weeks after surgery. That's what I did the first time I had surgery. Shout out to Christian Kuros, he was there for that. Add him on Instagram. And you know, this is the first part of the vlog. So I hope you guys enjoy and you guys can kind of get the insight to how passionate I am about my businesses and my life and the things that I'm doing. So enjoy. Cam's gonna let me know he just talked to his agent last night. So I don't know. If this is on recording, then that means Cam, you better make this work because, you know, it's supposed to happen. Okay, yeah, just so you guys can get my humor side. This is all legal money. Instagram, YouTube, no one find me, no one take me down. See, I'm just a regular, humble guy. This is my Honda Accord that we're stepping into. So no one ever, the more I film and the more I create and the more I put pressure on myself, the better things turn out. So it's always a process of how you can push yourself to keep going and to keep getting better. And I really truly believe that pressure is, you know, the way that you create diamonds is through pressure. And if you can't apply daily pressure to yourself, you're never going to get to where you want to go. So.
All right, so my first question I got for you is, where did the name From Within Athletes come from? How'd you come up with it?
So, shout out to Chris Barnard, Overtime Athletes. I was inspired a lot when I was working my regular normie job at Mountainside Fitness. He has a company called Overtime Athletes. I always liked NWA, like the whole wrestling thing, you know, rapper thing. And I thought FWA was really cool. And From Within Athletes was a big thing for me because I feel that whenever you're going to do something in life, the power has to come from within. If you're not doing something that's like, you know, from within your heart or within your soul, you're going to feel very empty. Money, nothing's ever going to really change that. So that's why I picked FWA, because I feel all my athletes, all my clients, if you're going to make a change, vertical, weight loss, stronger, better relationship with your spouse, God, whatever you believe in life, whatever you want to achieve, whatever you want to do, if you do it from within, that's a permanent solution and not a band-aid on things. So I think more people need to dig deep within themselves to figure out like what they can do and actually achieve. So that's why I chose that name for the company. So, and I think it's dope.
How did you get into fitness training in the first place?
I was playing basketball at Chandler Gilbert Community College, and I had a trainer named Chad Myers. Shout out to Chad Myers. I think he hates me now. He changed my life, man. I was 18 years old, and I was maybe a $175, $180, and he taught me how to get faster and stronger. And I looked up to him. He was like the older brother, older uncle that you know, I never had, and he just pushed me every day. I was only paying him for like 2 days a week, but I would basically I would be stuck to him like glue, man. Wherever he went in the gym, whatever he did, I just followed him constantly 24/7. And I still talk about him to this day, even off camera. Biggest influence in my life, top 5 by far. Wells Fargo. We're doing some banking for the company. 2 companies, From Within Athletes and Rest and Recovery. So just depositing some money right now, taking AC on some errands before I take him to the studio to show him all that magic. And I just got cut open, that's crazy. For my company, so yeah, of course. I know. How's your day going? Okay, let's see. 20, 40, jeez, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 150, 200, 250, 300. I'm so bad at counting and math. I hate cash. 300. Yeah, so 300. 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500, 20, 40, 60, 80, 600, 20, 40, 60, 80, 700. Okay, 1250. And then the rest of this.
Mm-hmm. 6 months.
6 months. Do people come in like me with just cash disassembled every day, disheveled?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm one of those annoying customers.
There's a lot of waiters and stuff.
Yeah.
People who work in like
Yeah.
tipping industry.
What do you think I do for work?
I don't know.
If you had to guess.
YouTube probably.
YouTube? Oh, good guess, good guess, good guess. I'm just Joe Schmo, I'm a garbage man. Thank you, Becky, I appreciate it.
Of course.
Hopefully I brought some entertainment to your day.
Yes. You should really be resting.
I know I should be. Do you want to see it's all like red right here, it hurts. Oh.
Okay. Go ahead and
I got stuff to get done. I can't just like lay at home in bed.
yeah, you need to do that.
You think so?
Yes.
All right, just promise you don't tell my family or my mom or anything. If my mom sees this, she's gonna be super pissed.
I won't hurt her. Okay, you're all set.
All right, thank you, Becky. You have a great day.
You too, Jen.
Yeah. Resting. Ooh, sit at home, lay in bed, and do what? Life's so boring that way. I hate people like that. Sit at home, rest. Oh, you just had surgery. Well, no shit, Sherlock. My stomach's all red. Duh. Electric magnetic field mats. We're gonna have 2 sets of the compression boots, you know, when you sit there and you put them on your chest and your shoulders and your legs. Blood flow circulation. We're gonna have the infrared sauna bags, and then we have that infrared sauna, and then the 2 cold plunges. So, pretty excited for that. We've had like a little soft opening so far and things like that. So, you know, lots of work to get done.
Oh, from rest and recovery?
Yep, for rest and recovery.
Oh,
so.
you guys got your own place?
Yeah, of course. That's where I'm about to take you to. It's a brick and mortar. These are the boots.
That's the truth right there.
Yep, absolutely. So, I love it.
Where are you from originally? Because you said you went to CGCC, so are you from AZ?
So I played high school basketball at Williamsfield. I'm from, I like to say I'm from Gilbert. A lot of people don't claim Arizona, claim Gilbert because they're too hard, but I claim Arizona. I'm from the Bay Area, that's why I'm a Raiders fan. So I'm from Livermore, Pleasanton, San Leandro, San Francisco area, but I definitely claim Arizona. I really don't like when people don't claim Arizona. It bothers me. It's like, oh, I'm from Texas. Oh, I'm from Michigan. I'm from Chicago. It's like, dude, you went to high school here. You're from here. I can have that debate with a lot of people too. Like, if you spent at least your latter part of your teenage years in Arizona, you can say you're from Arizona. That's perfectly okay. Doesn't make you less of a man or less hard. You don't have to claim some other territory. It's very nice here. Good weather, hot girls, you know, nice people. People just want to claim other, you know, I would say failed states in society. So shout out to myself and then Christian Quiros for the first time I had left inguinal hernia surgery about almost 2.5, 3 years ago to the date. It was extremely painful. Dunked a basketball, had hernia surgery, put it on YouTube, has a decent amount of views, even though I have a small YouTube following. Dunked a basketball 6 weeks later, and then that's the goal now, is to, you know, kind of showcase my progression in life with my companies. And, you know, I'm not gonna say just because I'm 3 years older I can't dunk a basketball 6 weeks later. I want to do the same exact thing. So, you know, it's all about the mind and how strong your mind is. And when you have an iron mind and you really believe in yourself and you can believe that you can, you know, achieve anything or do anything, you know, then you're never gonna lose. You're never gonna, you know, give up in a sense.
Oh, there we go. See?
So I think it's very important because we live in a world now where everyone is like, don't do this, don't do that, be afraid, you know, put a mask on, etc. There's so many things over the last 3 years, especially in my life, where I've seeing people just put so many self-barriers on themselves, and I just don't want to be one of those people. I don't ever want my athletes, my clients to be one of those people. I really truly believe, like, if you set out to do something, you can absolutely get it done, but you're going to have a good mindset and surround yourself with people with that same mindset and mentality so you can get these big things done. So that'd be my biggest thing to you, because are you 22 right now, AC? You're 22. I started working for myself at 25, really, 25, 26. And yeah, man, whether it's mom, dad, family member, girlfriend, best friend, like, you're gonna have to leave a lot of people behind. Because what you'll notice is that there's actually a verse in the Bible about this. I don't know if you're religious or not, but it's like, if you speak it, it becomes flesh. So you'll notice that a lot of people that you interact with, especially if you're close to them to any capacity, that they will start speaking things that become self-prophecies. So I never speak anything that is going to not enhance my life or doesn't give me power. So, you know, that's just a big thing. Ian? What's up, Todd? How are you, man?
Good, so you?
Good. Just getting some stuff set up. They didn't hear me. That's okay. It's fine. Take on me, take on me. Hopefully AC gets my singing voice. Great singing voice. On me, where the magic happens. It's like a secret room, a secret door. Which key is it? Here we go. Yes, sir. Home sweet home. So, this is my second business adventure. This is Rest, Recovery, and Wellness. This is our infrared sauna. These are our cold plunge. These get as hot as 101 degrees. They get all the way down to 37 degrees. I really believe in the wellness business and where it's going, which is why I invested into that company. We have another room that's gonna be over here. Next week, we will have pulse electric magnetic field mats inside this room. We will have the compression boots, which you guys saw me carry in. So, it's our other room. So this wall is gonna get knocked down, AC, and then we're gonna have, podcasts, studio mics, all that good stuff. So this is kind of our other big project, my other big baby, my other really, really big focus in life. So this is what your life's probably like, or gonna be even more intense. Oh yeah, every day is a new day, man. Stressed in this documentary of me rehabbing too is that there's actually no way, now that the mesh is put in, that I can actually hurt the mesh. So any abdominal pressure that I'm gonna put on it today with my rehab is only gonna actually strengthen that mesh back into place, because they put it in laparoscopically. So yeah, I think the best thing that I always tell athletes or people that are going through injuries or surgeries, as soon as you can kind of wake the muscles up, and as soon as you can just try to start to move and lubricate and get some well-oiled into the muscles and the tendons, etc., you'll start to feel better. How I look? Do I look good? Do I look like I just had surgery? Do I look good for the camera? You think so? So the biggest thing is that the more I can wake up my obliques, my transverse, and my rectus abdominis, the quicker I can get back to full health and just being active in general. So even low level knee extensions and low level ab exercises where I'm laying on the floor
it's going to be able to wake my abdominal muscles up, even though I'm only literally 4 hours post-surgery. So, and for those that are wondering at home, and yes, it's a little bit painful, but I always tell people when you have injuries, the worst thing you can do is just sit at home and not get any movement in, because that's how everything gets stiff, develops scar tissue. Ever heard of the term of if you don't use it, you lose it? It's the same with muscles. So my mind, muscle memory, the connection I've developed with my body over the years, I should have an easier time waking these muscles up just because of the fact that I've been doing this for so long. Even doing these side planks, Copenhagen planks, just again, my adductors, all those groin muscles, my internal, my external obliques. It looks very low level, very simple, but even just doing 5 to 10 minutes a day with all these exercises while running around, getting stuff I need to get done for the business, etc., that stuff is really going to help in terms of speeding up my recovery process. And as odd as it is, I actually feel a lot better before I went into surgery. Before I had surgery, I felt really, really shitty. So I actually feel better. Maybe it's just the lights and cameras are on me, so who knows. Whew. The biggest thing too is that most people don't realize that your abs and your core is really like the foundation of your whole body. So if you think about like a house and a foundation of like the house, right? Even just something simple as hanging is really going to challenge my abdominal wall. So I'll start with even like one level leg hangs. Stuff like this where I can just kind of posteriorly tilt my pelvis and realign things. Get a nice stretch. When I first had surgery, there was no way I could have done this the day of. So my left side was a much worse tear. My right side was not as bad. So we'll kind of see. Alright, that should be good for today. Yo, what's up, Dad?
How you doing?
Oh, Dad, I'm good. I'm a rock. You already know this. You know your son's built like Superman. It's probably my biggest passion for becoming a multi-millionaire and having, 5 to 10 streams of income and multiple companies. It's not about the money. For me, it's about being able to take care of my mom and dad. My mom recently had femur surgery and a hip replacement, so she's currently in a wheelchair. It breaks my heart. My dad has been my biggest fan and supporter since I was maybe since I was a kid. Like, my dad took me to all the Raider games, always encouraged me, always supported me. When I quit college basketball or when I started my own training company, even when I quit college in general, I was like, hey, Dad, I think I just, I'm not meant for school. I think I want to do something different with my life. I want to become a fitness trainer. And my dad, God bless his soul, he's a 9-to-5 corporate person, but he was just like, son, I just want you to be happy, and I'll support whatever you do in life. So, for me to be able to help, whether it's, anybody close to my life, it could be AC, Ball Dogs, shout out, it could be my, my mom, my dad, my grandmother, my business partners, friends, family. I just, I'm really supportive of everyone trying to achieve excellence and do what they want to do. So luckily I've had two loving parents that have always supported me and, you know, kind of driven me towards that path, because that can be very misleading. I talk to athletes all the time, and they'll get scared about saying they want to be Division I or be a professional. Don't be afraid. As long as you don't quit, you're not going to fail. You're not a pussy anyways. Who cares? Well, my teacher. Well, who cares what your teacher said? Your teacher's, she's a high school teacher, or they don't know you. They don't know your determination. They don't know your life. You can do anything you want. And again, I've just been very thankful and blessed that's why it's so important what you tell young people, like that they can do stuff, because there's negative influences in their life that'll say that they can't do this or they can't do that, and none of that's true, you know. But you still have to put the work in. You can't just say that, oh, hey, I'm gonna, you know, be Picasso, or hey, I'm gonna be the next Beethoven, or hey, I'm gonna be the next Elon Musk, or hey, I'm gonna be a Division I basketball player. Like, you have to really put the work in. Shout out to Nate Comise. Like, me and him would have talks and I would train him, and Bruce Lee has a quote where he's like, you must know yourself to know others. So now I feel like I know myself so well. I know my triggers so well. I know my fears, my stresses, my anxieties, but I take them head on. And because I know so much about myself, I know so much about people, you know. I have like, it's crazy. My empath abilities are just, you know, I can read good energy, bad energy. My HODAR is insane. Side note to all my athletes I train, they know this too. I have literally, I can't even describe to you, like, my HODAR off the charts. I can see a girl, look at her Instagram, if she's promiscuous, etc. I can take a look at her page, I can interact with her once, and I'm like, it's undefeated, you know. So when I get intuition about something of good or bad people, I follow it. People and shit, but this is like the cardio home gym, and then this is just, you know, this is my home setup. So yeah,
training people at the crib is crazy.
It's crazy, man. Like, when I first started, I'll send you a couple. I have some videos and stuff where, like, I didn't have anything really. All I really had was like the bar, and then I had like a bench right here, and that was really it. So it's crazy that now I have a studio and a wellness company, and I never thought 3 or 4 years ago I would have any of the relationships that I have, or, you know, just my mind wasn't there yet. But it's pretty crazy how that stuff all works. So, sheesh. Okay, let's end with maybe like some more sit down like that.
I used to.
Bro, this is what you need to carry. So, carry 2 things on me every day. Carry this bag, it never leaves me. So, basically every single day of my life, I write down my thoughts, I write down my feelings, and I write down my goals. And it's very powerful because, again, like I talked about earlier, you know, what you speak will become flesh. So a lot of people, like, they don't even talk about what they want to do. They don't even say, I want to be a multimillionaire. They don't even say that I want to have a from within nonprofit organization where I help hundreds and thousands of kids around the world to become better athletes, or have, you know, again, a nonprofit, a charity, a home where kids can go to, a home where kids can stay at and then still play sports and still achieve academic success. People don't ever talk about it, speak about it. People, they get mad when you say, oh yeah, I want a new truck, or I want a new Ferrari. No, you should deserve those things. And if you want those things, and it's truly come from the bottom of your heart, and you know that you're going to do good things with, whether it be relationships, money, or businesses, then you deserve to talk about those things out loud or write them down. So every day I kind of write down, and it's crazy. I have like 3 notebooks like this, and it's funny looking back, all the things that I write down. You know, I'm going to earn $70,000 a month. With this money, I'll use this to start my nonprofit organization From Within I Win, and have my dream gym home where I train hundreds and thousands of people all around the United States. I'm the best-selling author of the book From Within I Win, that has impacted, again, hundreds and thousands of people all around the globe to have better self-esteem, not suffer from any type of depression or mental illnesses, and become the best athletes and people that they can be. So I write this stuff down every day, man, like what I want, you know, what I can do. You know, who do I want to make proud? Like, I want to retire my mother. I want to retire my father. I want to take my mother to Italy. And all my athletes, I make them all write down all their stuff, man, because if you can't speak it into reality and you can't write it down and you can't see it, then why should you deserve it? You don't deserve what you don't speak about, and you don't deserve what you don't believe in. So I always say that energy is a real thing. So when you're trying to pursue excellence or you're trying to have a goal, you have to be very careful about who you let within your energy and who you let in your bubble, and then who you kind of keep away. And I tell a lot of clients or athletes that it's okay to leave some people behind as you continue to grow and level up. I think the biggest mistake that we make as humans, whether it can be from a relationship base with a significant other, whether it could be with a peer, a colleague, and or a close friend, is we all have insecurities, right? We all have doubt. And a lot of times what will happen is that we get into these predicaments where we're letting someone take our energy. And when we let someone that's negative take our energy, then we can't be the light force that we want to be to the world, to then do the things that we want to do and accomplish the goals and achieve the things that we want to achieve. That's a big thing to me. When I interact with people, I have to make sure that my positive energy comes off on them. I have to make sure that I can get them to smile. I want those things to, you know, be remembered about me, and I want to always have those positive impacts on people. And it's very dangerous. I'll teach you guys all a secret right now, is that I try to take good energy from people. Not that I don't want to give them good energy, but like, I believe in it so much that when I shake someone's hand firmly or I make them smile, I'm trying to also take some of the good elements that they have, so that way I can continue to prosper throughout the day. Because all of this stuff, it just comes back full circle. So if you don't have something from within, if you don't have something in your mind, then I don't think you're ever really going to be able to get to where you want to go. It's just, you know, it's a revelation that everyone needs to come to. And the sooner that you realize that these things are actually real and they exist, and you align yourself with the right influences, the right people, and your goals, that's when it'll all start to come full circle, and you'll get what you want out of life, essentially.